My buddy John sent me these strawberries. I don't remember the name. I'll have to ask him the name. But apparently they're the best strawberries out there for flavor. And our strawberries from this year are doing phenomenal. I mean, they're loaded. They're just not giant. Like when I go to the strawberry farm, they're giant. But last year's strawberries, I'm not going to say the farm that I didn't like them at. They had no flavor. They were giant, red, beautiful, delicious looking, and then you bit into them and they were like water. So I got these that he just had sent to me. There's only 11 of them. They've been in a bowl for a week, waiting for me to get out here. But the other strawberry plants, they got strawberries all over them. Check this out. Anyway, so I come back here to plant these strawberries. That's the reason why I just pulled the camera out. The horseradish from last year, we let it winter. We let it go through the winter. I think we're gonna have some serious horseradish this year. And what I'll do is I'll harvest a bunch because I use it. Yeah, you cook up some shrimp and let me have some ketchup and some horseradish, it's on. Nobody wants to eat the sauce that I make, it's too hot. Well, this is some of the hottest horseradish, the best flavor I've ever had in my life. I pulled one out last year and just bit it and ate it. Look at the size of these. I mean, this is some serious horseradish growth. You see that? And these leaves, you should hear them when I move them. They're tough. Look at this horseradish over here. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and plant those other strawberries. Well, we have strawberries all over the yard. And we're going to have to get out of here and start picking them because they're turning red. I want to put all this video together. This is the beginning of the year for us. Look at the kale. So the kale came through the winter. So did Mrs. Karen's herbs. Look at them. They come through the winter. They come out with a fervency. And it looks like we have blackberry flowers all over the blackberries. All along the back fence where we moved them to. And this year I don't have to dig them up. And the ones we dug up last year to move, they still popping out of the ground. Look at this. It's all blackberry flowers. Growing out of a pot. I didn't even get it in the ground yet. More kale. Blueberries on the blueberry bush. So this is going to be a big weekend. All the tomatoes and peppers, everything's going into the beds. Right now I'm going to pull some weeds and get these strawberries in the bed. I'll show you that. We do have a couple of volunteer tomatoes next to this horseradish. Last year we had some tomatoes in this bed. I have to go back to try to remember what was in this bed where the horseradish is. But the two volunteers are growing right next to each other, so I'm gonna go ahead and move one over here under this tomato cage. This one's already under a tomato cage. I'm letting the volunteers ride this year. The Everglades tomatoes on the other side of the yard, those little teeny tiny ones, There was like 100 of them growing. So I spread them all out in the beds. I don't even have to start them this year. They're already going. It's amazing. It's just amazing. Volunteer tomatoes everywhere. So, right here, I think that I take this bottom branch off. Take this branch off. Well, not without my, right? So there's one of those volunteers. And I just pulled the low branches off of it because I'm going to plant it deep. Maybe a little bit deeper than that. Just remember, the deeper you plant your tomatoes, the more roots are going to come out. In the long run, you're going to have a better plant. I come out to plant a few strawberries and go to work, and here I am transplanting these volunteer tomatoes. It never ceases to amaze me why I don't come out here with more tools and more better prepared, but you know, it's okay. Let me get these strawberries in and go to work. So here we go. Get rid of this chunk of dirt here. So I'm making a mound in the middle of the hole. And then I'm taking the roots and I'm going to try to spread them out so that when they start to grow, they grow in different directions. All right? And I'm keeping the crown, this crown right here, I'm going to keep that right at the top. We don't want to bury it. I'm done taking my gloves off. All right. There really is only one way to garden. Get your hands dirty. Gloves are not working. Oh yeah, much better. Okay. You see what I'm doing? I hope you can see. I'll spread these roots around this little pile. And I think I'll put my ring in my pocket. Put this ring in my pocket, and I'll just wash my hands in the sink. There we go. I did it pretty good in that bowl. I put some wet paper towels on it, so it's already got some growth. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but I'm going to try it. All right, we have the hole. I make a nice mound. Take these roots. I will call my buddy before I make this video and tell you what these are called, because apparently this is the caviar of strawberries according to somebody that knows what's going on. Me, I don't have a clue. But I do know last year the strawberry field where we pick them, they weren't tasting good, so we went to that other strawberry field where they pick them for you. And I'm sure glad I did that because they were delicious. All right, let me move the camera. Where there's a will, there's a way. So we went ahead and I used a flower pot and a rock. All right, what's a good one to plant here? Here we go. Take these roots. I got a nice little mound right here. And then I spread the roots around it. This way they go in different directions. We get a nice healthy plant. If they were longer, I would dig the hole deeper and those roots would be a lot deeper, but they'll grow. I don't think it'll take long. You can see the color of this dirt. I mean, this is our dirt. We've worked years on this dirt and I think it's gonna do a good job for these strawberries. Let me see if I can do one over here. I don't know if you can see this, but they did pretty good growing in a little bowl with some paper towels, didn't they? right? Might as well do one over here. I can hear those kids having a good time in the park, ain't they? I can't use gloves. Using gloves is like washing your feet with your socks on, as far as I'm concerned. I couldn't really feel what I was doing. And this is, I don't want to rip these roots. Every root helps this plant. Okay. There we go. How many of you grow your own strawberries? I'll tell you right now, after years of spending $500 or $600 to fill the freezer, you notice losing 200 pounds every morning. I was making a shake, a scoop of protein mix, 2 bananas, because I split it with my wife. And believe it or not, that's one of the biggest things in the morning. I have to have my shake. My body lets me know, make the shake. Come on. See that sweat pouring off my face? I ain't even doing anything really. I'm just planting strawberries. But I can tell you right now, this one pot, one plant lifestyle, it will just happen. It will just happen. You start growing plants, you start growing one bucket, one tomato plant, one pepper plant, and look where we are now. We have over 40 raised beds. I mean, we're producing some serious stuff every year. And it just started small. Started with one pot. One pot, one plant. And then I had my grandkids outside helping us. You know what? There's 2 left. I'm putting them in here. I'm going to go ahead and put them right in here. And our grandkids would go out there and help us work with the 5-gallon buckets. And then we had about 150 buckets in the driveway. How crazy is that? I don't know whose dog is barking. Somebody needs to let their dog in. They're letting them know. All right, I got one more. Where should I put it? Should I put it here? That's a good spot right there. It's a little baby one. All right, so what's gonna happen is this bed's gonna fill up. They send out runners. And once they send out runners, they will start to root, and we'll just take them and spread them into another bed. I'm about to call my buddy and get the name of these again. I forgot the name. He ordered them and they came to my house. He said, I got something coming to your house. I had no idea. So when the mail came and I opened up the strawberries, I was thinking, oh, maybe some company is giving us some free strawberry plants, hoping that we like them and then order more. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 plants. Black hands, sweat on the brow, one plant, one pot, one patio. You're never too old, you're never too sick. It's never too late. It is never too late. Our yard was devastated by that hurricane. I got a lot of work to do, but I'm still growing stuff, and there's stuff that's coming up all on its own. Just start, it'll grow. Have a blessed day.